Brooke, as far as I know, everything's fine. I haven't even been able to reach Dimitri. I've left dozens of messages for him and for Erica, and as of yet, no response. But...
Well, maybe no news and all of that.
Well, really, what I'm trying to say is if you ever want to get together and talk or just get out a little bit.
Angelique, look, I know you and Jack are just trying to help. But believe me, you know, between my job and Jamie, I don't have a lot of free time. Quite frankly, it's rather a relief not to have to sit around and wait to see the next Edmund catastrophe that's going to shake all of our lives.
He loves you more than anything in this world.
Almost anything. I mean, when he went to Budapest, nothing I said to him made a damn bit of difference. Not even our love could stop him.
You know, Palmer and me, we had our first Lamaze class today. It kind of brought up a whole swamp of memories. I missed Tad something awful. I was thinking maybe if I could just hold that baby of yours, give him a little hug, squeeze, you know, it'd feel kind of like holding my very own baby.
Jamie looks more and more like Tad every day. Opal, you know, you can come over and visit him anytime you want.
Well, I don't want to be turning into some meddling old biddy. I mean, especially now with you and Edmund getting ready to tie the knot. You know, I like to think that Tad sent you that good man, Brooke, so that Jamie would have a daddy to look after him down here on this earth.
Opal, Edmund's not going to be helping me raise Jamie.
Why? Why in the name of true love not?
We've had some problems.
Oh, no.
I don't want to go into the
honey.
details. Let's just say that Jamie and I are not Edmund's first priority.
Well, that man must be insane.
Obsessed is closer to the truth.
I'm so sorry, honey. What a disappointment. But you know, I always say it is better to know what a man is made of now before you march down the aisle. I mean, marry in haste, repent in leisure, they say.
All I know is I did what I thought was best for Jamie and for me.
Well, you're a real brave girl. But I know that those needles are just pinching at your poor aching heart this very minute. I mean, doing what's best is some cold comfort when it comes to crawling into an empty bed at night, huh?
Brooke. Hello. It's me. Sorry I missed you.
Edmund? Are you there? Edmund?
What's it matter anyway? I just called to say goodbye.
So in other words, you don't want me to say anything to Adam?
Not about Brian or anything, no. Well, you and Brian are still living together, aren't you? No, not anymore. Which is fine, you know. I'm getting to spend more time with Junior.
And less time with Brian?
Well, we haven't broken up or anything. We've simply just decided to play it cool for a while.
Oh, Dixie, I'm sorry.
It's okay, everything's fine, really. Well, I've got to go, okay? Got to get to the hospital and give them notice.
You're not quitting your job, are you?
No, I'm just cutting back on my hours. Anyway, thanks for everything.
Okay.
people are only happy for brief moments.
Sorry I missed you.
I'm sorry, too.
Edmund.
Erica. Fancy meeting you here.
Good morning.
Hi.
You should see your little one. Jamie's face is totally covered with flour.
What?
Well, he's learning all about cookie making. And Mrs. Valentine is allowing him to put eyes and smiles on the frosted ones.
That must be fun.
Oh, aren't the chrysanthemums lovely? We have a bumper crop this year. The whole garden is a riot of color. Would you like to go with me to have a little lunch at the Serving Spoon? Maybe a nice crisp salad or their stuffed grape leaves. Oh, I adore their grape leaves.
Grape leaves?
Are you trying to stare a hole through that phone, or are you just willing it to ring?
I'd make the call if I could.
To a certain someone in Budapest?
I would call Edmund. I don't have his number, so I can't get in touch with him.
Well. This certainly is a change from the last time I talked to you. You warned me never to speak that man's name again.
Well, things don't stay the same.
I see. What happened?
I don't know. He's called here twice, but he got the answering machine.
Well, what did he say?
Well, the first time he didn't say anything. I just heard the operator ask him if he wanted to leave a message. I guess, he didn't know what to say.
And the second time?
The second time, he just said he was sorry he missed me. He just sounded very forlorn. He sounded very lost.
Oh, darling.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all of this.
You don't hate him?
I just hate what's happened. I don't know what's so bad. Asking for a little stability in your life, a little sameness, things were fine. They were fine before Edmund came into the picture. They really were.
Well, your life was a little dull, Brooke. You must admit that.
I know. What is so bad about dull? I think it beats getting your heart ripped out, doesn't it? Everything was in place. He comes into my life and everything gets spread in all directions. It's like things that worked just stopped working.
And yet there were things that began to work that had never worked before.
So what, am I giving up the best thing in my life?
You mean a chance for happiness? It's only one that can decide that.
But if I go to Edmund, isn't that giving in?
But if you don't go, isn't that giving up?
Will you stay with Jamie? I'm gonna go.
Oh, darling, of course I will. Of course I will.
Is that it? I travel light.
I'm gonna go up to the house and kiss Jamie goodbye.
Well, darling, as bewildering as this may be to you...
It is.
I think you're doing the right thing. Now, I'm furious with Edmund for doing what he's done to you, but I still feel he loves you.
Who really knows what Edmund feels?
Oh, darling, just look at his eyes. You can see it. I just hope everything works out beautifully for both of you. I really do.
Thank you.
He's a wonderful man.
I know, and that's what makes this so hard.
Brooke, even people who love each other desperately sometimes make mistakes.
I know that. I mean, Edmund has definitely made mistakes before, and I've always been able to forgive him.
Then let's just hope it's like that again. Well, shall we?
You know what? I'm going to leave him a message on my answering machine.
Oh, Brooke, is that wise?
I just want him to know that I'm coming.
Why, is that the mother lode or what?
Excuse me.
That ring. I take it that you're...
Engaged, yes.
My. The ink isn't even dry on Angelique's divorce papers. But then, of course, Dimitri never cared if she was broken-hearted or in a coma. Neither of you.
We believe you may be staying at the family estate there, but unfortunately there's no phone on that premises. Right. Well, what we were hoping that you could do, perhaps, is to send an associate of yours out there, see if you can find...
What's up?
That's correct.
Jack is talking to a law firm in Budapest. We're trying to reach Dimitri.
Yes, sir.
Well, maybe I'll find him. I'm going to Budapest. Look, what happened? Oh, Angelique, I think I've been a fool.
Yes, sir.
I can't give up on Edmund. Not yet.
That's my girl.
I can wait. Perfection.
Well, he's a very accommodating fellow. He says he recognizes the Marick name, he knows where the estate is, and he's going to send an associate out there, see if he can find Dimitri having calls.
Well, let's hope this works.
Well, thanks our best shot.
We might have one better. Brooke is going over to Budapest.
Since when?
Well, my Aunt Phoebe and Mrs. Valentine are going to look after Jamie, and Alice is making my plane reservations. Don't look at me like that.
Well, I'm just a little bit surprised to hear this, that's all.
Because I've done an about-face?
It's a complete 180.
You think I'm crazy?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, I'm glad you're going.
What made you change your mind, bro?
I got a couple of phone calls from Edmund.
You've talked to Edmund?
No, I wasn't there. He got my machine, but I heard him tell the operator the first time he called that he didn't want to leave a message, and the second time he said he was sorry he missed me. I don't know, Jack. I don't know. I mean, when he went to Budapest, I was determined that was that.
Yeah, I know you were.
I mean, I really was. I was determined I was finished with him. But you couldn't do it. I heard his voice. And you realized how much he missed you. You know, I don't know. He needs me. I need him. I don't know what it is. It's just I have to go there. I have to do something so that he doesn't do something really stupid. You still love him, Brooke. I have to try and salvage what we had. At least what I thought we had. I have to try and do that.
Well, he's one hell of a lucky guy. You tell him I said that, do you hear me?
Believe me, if I find him, I will tell him that. Will you also tell him that I've hired a private investigator to help find Hugo's body? I mean, somebody's got to know something. Well, you would think. I mean, obviously a man's coffin just doesn't get up and walk away.
And hopefully we will have found Dimitri before you get there.
And maybe we'll have some answers for Edmund. Edmund didn't give you any idea where he was staying?
Not a clue at all?
Well, Erica and Dimitri were at Le Palais. Well, I called there, and he's not registered. We've left a lot of messages for Erica, and she's never returned them, and now she's checked out, so...
So we figured they're both out at the Merrick estate, but unfortunately there's no phone out there.
Does Edmund know about the estate? Well, he knows about it, yes, but how to find it, I'm not sure, you know.
So we're just hoping that we have better luck finding Dimitri than he does.
Well, I'm going to Budapest, and I'm going to do my damnedest to find Edmund.
Excuse me.
Oh, you know what?
Yes, Nancy. It is. Great. Of course, put him through. It's the lawyer from Budapest. Yes, sir. Hi, this is he. You have? That's great. That's great. What is that? Uh-huh. Okay, great. Listen, thank you very much. If there's anything I can ever do for you to return this, I would be happy to. All right? Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Did he speak to Dimitri?
No, but he did find out that there was a phone installed in the estate this morning. Let's just hope we're not too late.
Edmund?
No, it's Jack Montgomery.
Jack.
Yeah, listen, Angelique and I have been trying to reach you for days.
Look, Jack, I can't talk.
Wait. This isn't a social call, Dimitri. We're calling to warn you that Edmund is somewhere in Budapest.
Your warning's too damn late. He's kidnapped Erica.
He did what?
He's got her. I'm waiting for his call now.
Look, you're absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Erica and I were supposed to meet. She never showed up. A messenger brought his note. Jack, I've got to hang up.
Wait. Angelique is here, and she has something to tell you that may make some sense as to why Edmund has done what he's done. Hang on a second.
What is it? What did Edmund do?
He's kidnapped Erica.
And when the crypt was open, Hugo's casket was missing.
No, that's impossible.
Dimitri, I was there.
Missing?
Look, we were all stunned. Edmund was devastated, and he is sure that you were behind it.
He's crazy.
That you gave permission to open the tomb only because you knew it was empty. And that's why you left the country.
That's not true.
Look, I'm just telling you what Edmund thinks, and that's probably why he's taken Erica, to retaliate.
Angelique, don't you remember I'm the one who fought against this whole thing?
Look, the fact remains, someone has made off with Hugo's casket.
Yes, Edmund. The DNA testing on my father would prove that Edmund was not American. Now, he couldn't stand for that. That's why he moved the casket.
Dimitri, I really don't think it was him.
Look, I can't talk about this anymore. I'm waiting for his call.
When did he abduct Erica?
This afternoon.
Look, I'm going to come to Budapest right away.
No, Angelique, this is none of your concern.
Look, I can reason with Edmund. He trusts me.
Do you have any idea where he was?
No idea whatsoever.
All right. I'll see you when you get here.
We were too late after all. Look, I know what Edmund has done, and I know it's difficult for you. But try to understand. I understand more than you think. I'll see you at the airport.
I'll see you out there. Brooke, let's try to get rid of the long face, huh? I'm sure once we get out there, we find Edmund, we can talk some sense into him, get him to release Erica.
Maybe.
And if we play our cards right, I'm sure we could get Erica maybe to not press charges. Huh? It's possible.
Don't try and cheer me up, okay? He kidnapped somebody.
Yeah, I know. Why don't we just talk about it on the plane? I'll pick you up at your house and say, 45 minutes? We'll drive
bother.
up. So bother.
I'm not going.
You're not going? Brooke, I thought you said you had your mind made up.
Things are different. If Edmund is this desperate, I don't want to have any part of him. You can deal me out.
Brooke, I don't know what to say.
I was going to marry that man. Do you know how frightening that is? I mean, what could I have been thinking? It was bad enough I subjected myself to it. I have a child. I was thinking about spending the rest of my life with that man. this man who has become a kidnapper. I mean, it's just, it blows my mind.
There's nothing I can say to possibly defend what he's done.
The Edmund that I know is kind and sensitive. He adored Jamie. He used to read him bedtime stories. He used to comfort him when he was afraid. I don't know how somebody like that can do something so terrible. I don't...
Look, we've only heard from Dimitri. Maybe there's another side to the story.
I can't believe I'm sitting here talking like this. It's like something in part of me is saying that it's not possible. This is not happening.
Well, look, with Edmund, it's like it's two totally different people there.
It's like he's this kind and lovable and talented man. And then there's this man from the past. This tortured little boy who can't get rid of his nightmares.
And those two Edmonds seem to be at war with each other.
I tried to comfort that little boy. I tried to make him feel that everything would be all right, Jack. And I couldn't reach him.
Brooke, I don't know what you could possibly do to overcome a childhood like he had.
Maybe you can't do anything. I'm really more concerned about Erica right now. I suppose that sounds odd coming from me.
No, listen, I'm plenty worried about her myself.
I mean, you and I, because we understand about Edmund's childhood, it might make some sense to us, but it obviously is not going to make any sense to Erica, wherever he's holding her, or to Mona. I mean, can you imagine what she's...
Look, this has hurt you too. And for that, I'm very, very sorry.
Jack, he's done something violent, all right? Pure and simple. And as far as I'm concerned, to me, it makes him no better than Alfred Gresham, the man he professes to hate. And quite frankly, at this point, I could care less who his father is.
Hey, listen. Just please don't leave here like
I'm
this.
okay,
Brooke?
all right? You should go.
Brooke, when we find Edmund, is there anything you want me to tell him for you?
I just want to get home. I left a message on my answering machine.
Saying what?
That I loved him and that I believed in him. And that if he could hold on one more day, I would be there to help him. I want to erase it. I don't want him to hear it.
Brooke, I'm so sorry.
I do.
Are you calling Dimitri?
Eventually.
Well, then who are you calling? Are you calling Brooke? Jack? Do they know what you've done?
Look, you want to keep it down?
Look, Edmund, when we first met, I thought you were such a rational person. Don't you understand the magnitude of what you're doing here?
I said be quiet.
Edmund, please. Please, I have a little girl. And I know that you must be very worried about me, because if she doesn't hear from me, she's, of course, bound to start worrying.
Edmund, if this is
and
you,
my mother's just recovering from a very serious illness and an operation,
and I still love you.
She's got to hear from me, or
I'm
she's
on my
going to
way
worry
to
too, and
Budapest.
it could be very
Hang
bad
on
for
one
her
more
health.
day. I'll be there, and we can
Don't you
figure out what to
understand?
do.
I have
Hold tight.
responsibility.
I love you.
There are people who love me and people who depend on me, and
Shut up! Will you just shut the hell up?